We are in the Pilsen neighborhood, which is a traditionally Mexican neighborhood in the southern part, just south of downtown Chicago. And we're gonna go try a sandwich called a Jibarito. The Jibarito is a sandwich that you've probably never heard of. I had never heard of it before, because what they do with the Jibarito is instead of bread on the outside, they use 2 tostones, which are crushed, fried plantains. The place, the Jibarito Stop, is BYOB, which is delightful. I love it because we can stop by a grocery or a deli, pick up a cheap 6-pack of beer, and enjoy that. A beer that is near and dear to my heart. I've heard different things about the origin of the sandwich. I've heard that it was invented here in Chicago, but others have said that, oh, it's something that's been done for years and years, and it predates that. Tell me about this Jibarito sandwich I've heard so much about.
Okay, well, the Jibarito sandwich is a naturally gluten-free sandwich. It has no bread, no dough. It's made out of actually fried plantains. Why? Because it's delicious.
Because that's good enough for
delicious.
Me. What are the more popular ones?
The more popular ones are the steak with Chihuahua cheese.
Tell me about Chihuahua cheese. What is that?
Chihuahua cheese is a white cheese. It's a Mexican cheese, actually.
Okay.
Because we're in a predominantly Mexican neighborhood, we thought we'd give people some variety and kind of mix Puerto Rican with Mexican.
We had a food truck for 3 years. And we also wanted to educate people as to what Caribbean food was, Puerto Rican food in particular. A lot of people would go to the food truck and ask for tacos or burritos or tortillas, and that's not part of the Puerto Rican cuisine. So we want to kind of educate people as to what we sell, what Puerto Rican cuisine is.
I do have to say that there is little I find more satisfying than the sound of cracking open a can of beer. So, yes. So what we have here is we have our 2 little Jibarito sandwiches, actually 2 on each plate. 1 steak, 1 pernil, which is the pork. And we have yellow rice with gandules, which are pigeon peas, and then on the other we have white rice with habichuelas, which are the red beans. I think this has the Chihuahua cheese. This is so good. The first most satisfying thing about this is the crunch. You don't usually get to eat a sandwich where the first thing you notice is how crunchy the sandwich is. You've got, steak, cheese, seasoning, mayo, onion, sauteed onions, garlic oil on the top. So there's so much savory component to the sandwich that it's actually really lovely that you have this kind of like light, crispy sweetness on the outside. It really sort of completes the flavor profile of the sandwich. So when I was talking to Moraima and Sally back there, they said that they were one of the first to put cheese on the sandwich other than American cheese. But it's actually really nice to have like a good white Chihuahua cheese. It's a Mexican cheese, a Chihuahua cheese. This might be my new favorite sandwich. Slow roasted pork, the pernil Jibarito, with pepper jack cheese. If I were to compare this with the steak one, I would almost say I like this one better. The pork is really soft and tender. The pepper jack cheese gives a little bit of spiciness. Very subtle. I love it. I would move to Puerto Rico to eat these all the time. But wait, I don't have to because they make them in Chicago. Wash that down with a sip old style. All right, well, that was a couple of really delicious sandwiches at the Jibarito Stop here in Chicago. Really hope you enjoyed this episode of Dining on a Dime, and if you'd like to watch more, please click here to watch.